Hello friends, how are you doing? Just watch this. Oops. Woo! Yes, 30 minutes almost. I'm going to explain you how I did this from zero, okay? Okay, first of all, you need an idea. I love this song of Silent Hill 3. Everything starts from an idea. Like I heard this music, this song, and I was like, one of my original characters watching a city from her apartments and raining, and that all this was in my mind. I have to create that in here. So I'm going to tell you how I did all this. First of all, you have to learn something new, like Blender. I know that Blender is like, it can be like intimidating. Sorry for my English, but there's a lot of tutorials in the internet, so there's no excuse not to learn. I'm a beginner. I don't know a lot, but each day I'm improving a lot. So I'm going to make a room and I record everything and I make the video and I'm going to explain you how I did that. Okay, first of all, you have to make a plane, and in here you have to like control what things you can select and what not. I use snap this magnet so it's always in the grid, and always have two files because sometimes lights can go off and you can lose everything, so everything must be organized in the same place perfectly, with names like windows and room and something that you can find easily in Windows Explorer. You have to have an active camera in your left, so you can know the camera what is focusing, and the camera and the lights must be like, you cannot select it in this white arrow is for you, don't move it, don't make the error to click it. So let's advance. I make little tricks. You can download an add-on with the name Blender Kits, so you don't need to make everything from scratch. You can just drag it from the internet for free, and you can just and of course I had a lot of problems like how do I rotate, so there's no excuse. You can Google it and look in forums. There's a lot of pages like blenderartist.org, and you can ask in there and have a lot of patience. You have to have super patience to do this because it's not easy, because you are learning. I subdivided this plane so I can make the window, and you must subdivide it until you have like the frame of the window. I'm doing all this all by myself because you cannot have someone back of you like telling you what to do. So you must use your common sense and go for it. That's it. You are not perfect. You are not like God. You are just a common human being. I also made a bed, and in here you must be very organized in the collections of Blender. Like this part is collection 1 and this no sé qué, and you have to like drag everything that you download to the collection, so you don't get like all disorder and you don't know, because there's a lot of objects in here. I made a lot of errors in this, but I learned a lot. Each time you do something new, you will fail and you will learn, and the next time you will do it much better. So I'm just like rotating things, adding materials. The files that you download already have materials, so it's more easily. Use the cycles rendering from Blender, or you can use V-Ray, but V-Ray is like, it costs. So play with the lights and just experiment, but don't take a lot of time because time is money, friend. So let's say I need to finish this in 3 days. So you must be like all day like this without distractions. Don't be in the phone, don't be in Facebook. You must sacrifice everything to be like focused. This is blenderartist.org. If I have a doubt fast, how do I do this? Right now I finished the drawing. I'm going to show you how I did this. This is After Effects, almost the last part. I made this in Clip Studio Paint. What I did in here is that I deleted the windows to have alpha, and I saved these files as PNG, so you can have transparency. And I made this character from zero. You have to know the position and the lighting, and I have to do more stuff, so this is like fast. And that's it. It's just this. Save it as PNG and do After Effects. After Effects is, wow, I love After Effects because you can do a lot of stuff. I download that image from Pinterest or Google.
The world is teeming with unnecessary people. It's God's decision that I fight. As a knight of honor, as a protector of the seal, I sacrifice.
Because I love to create new content. I love it. And I also like to teach people how to do all this if they want to make their own videos. And this video is the song in half hour in loop, so you can be like have it that in a background while you study or draw or something like that, because I don't like to have like distractions like Facebook and all that and video games. So I want to have something running in the background while I'm like doing stuff. So right in here I'm experimenting with the blending modes like screen and overlay, and screen works very good for me. And I just like watch some tutorials on how to make the flickering lights. The flickering light is very easy. You have to duplicate your image. I also watched some tutorials because I don't know how to do that. There's no excuse to make something while you have to do a lot of tutorials, so don't be like, oh, I cannot do it. No, you can. Just be like patient. So I was like playing with effects, and simply you make a mask in that duplicates PNG, and that is the only thing that will get affected in the image. So you can add an effect to like CC light bursts, so you can have like a flickering effect in there. And I did the same for my laptop. For the laptop, I'm like this, like and it looks cool, like something like the light is coming out from the laptop. So just play with effects. There's a lot of effects, a lot, and I use the famous wiggler effect. So the effect is like random effects, a loop. So I don't have to make keyframes like stupid. No, just use the wiggle and let that's in there, making and repeating itself a lot. And I also do the light bulb from the lamp, and I use a glow effect, and that's it. If you have doubts, please ask. I will gladly help you. And that's it. It's just no Blender, no Photoshop, no After Effects, and no Sony Vegas or Adobe Premiere video editing. You have to have like 5 things and a lot of experience and a lot of passion and a lot of patience. It took me like 5 days, I don't know, because I also have other things to do. You can see in here a wiggle, just render the image. It will start to render very slowly. I rendered this video for 4 minutes, and then I just simply add that to Sony Vegas and make the loop for half hour, and that's it. I love this to make new content and all that. So you have to have a lot of tools to make all this, and it's just practice and go with it, and don't be afraid to learn new things. You have to start doing things, and you have to make different things to have different results. Okay, that's my way to improve. Okay, I don't know Blender, learn Blender. I don't know how to do this, learn it. And if you don't have like the patience, then you will always do the same stuff, like always, and you will feel like something is missing. O sea, I have like destroyed that blocking wall that I made. And that's it. Thank you for watching, and if you have doubts, I will respond, and let's keep creating new stuff. Thank you, bye.